Okay, so here is the next version of the regulator board as it travels on its journey to being new and improved and perfected. So this toggle button here is no longer what I'm using, coincidentally. All the circuitry here still allowed me to do my toggling prototyping out here, so I didn't have to do much reworking of the board. So there's on, there's off. This is not a microcontroller, that's a flip-flop. Got a bunch of crazy supporting components out here. I'm going to simplify that further when I'm using the actual flip-flop I intend to use. This one was just a last resort because I was able to get my hands on it. But we'll be using a fancy surface mount flip-flop, put it onto the board over here. So, toggles nicely. Accomplished switch debouncing and that type of stuff with capacitors. The only problem currently, and it'll fix it in a later revision, but when you completely discharge the output capacitor of this circuitry and everything totally powers down, you have to hit this button twice to get it to turn on initially. After that, while it's charged, it works fine. If I pull this resistor, it'll take a lot longer to discharge and it's not near as much of a problem. But it's just because some of the inputs of this flip-flop, the set and reset, are true instead of inverted, and because of that I can't get it to fire up in the correct state without adding other transistorized circuitry, which is not going to be useful in the final product anyway. So I thought I'd just go ahead and order the right component from DigiKey and finish the prototyping up with the real parts. But it's well on its way to being there, and we got plans to allow the microcontroller to lock it on or turn it back off, and also monitor the button as well. So it should be very useful when it's all said and done.